Good evening, guys. Today is what we've been waiting for a few weeks. We're going to go cut some hay here close to us. Hey guys, my name's Jason Rogers and I am the Okie Sharecropper. I don't know for sure. I don't think it's going to be sharecropping. We think it's pay hay, but we won't know until we get over there because we hadn't really talked to the guy anymore in a few weeks. Typically, this is pay hay, and what we do to cut, rake, and bale hay, 4-foot wide by 65-inch bale, we charge $35 a bale to put that into the bale. That's really not making a lot of money on the deal because the equipment, the fuel, the parts, everything since COVID is crazy what parts cost. What I'm trying to say is our operating costs are high, but we do it. We're getting rid of some payments on some equipment by doing this. We're probably wearing out our equipment, so we're really not gaining anything. But one thing about it, you're going to get to enjoy some hay footage, those of you that like to see that. Like I said, I think this is a pay job, but it could be a sharecropping job for the Okie Sharecropper. So anyway, you guys enjoy, and like I said, we'll bring you all the footage we can. Tell all your friends, like and subscribe. I can't say that enough because that helps us out. Before we get started, I'm going to change my fuel filters in this tractor. There's one of them, inline filter, and then that white filter right there. That will clean my fuel before it gets into my injectors and stuff. Keeps all the junk out of my injectors. So, okay guys, I'm going to check this bar. This bar, it's all right. It's just moldy, or it's got a little oil on it. It's been sitting in the water. What I'm looking for is for leaks, and I don't see any leaks. There's a little leak right here, but I don't think it's actually a leak. I think that's mud. That's mud right there. It stinks like mud. I don't see any visible leaks, so I think my oil level's correct on it. We will check it though. I definitely don't want to have a problem, and where I check it is right there. There at that spot. Okay, what we're going to do is loosen that bolt right there off and see if oil comes out of it. If oil comes out of it, this bar is pretty full. It's been standing up for a few minutes now, so maybe it's ran down. If there's anything it has to run down. What I'm looking for is oil losing out. So that's 85 140 bar gear oil, I think is what that is. I don't remember. I'll have to look at the stuff over there, but there should be oil in this, and there's not, so that tells me I need to put a little oil in it. I'm going to use this little quart jug to put it in there with, but it's 85 140 oil is what it is. My goal is for that thing to shoot out of that hole at me. See how full that is when it's running out? That's what I wanted to do. I didn't put very much in it, so it could have had a little bit still left to run down because it hadn't been standing up all that long, so maybe that, I'm hoping that that's what it was, because I don't see any visible leaks on this bar. I've had 9 kinds of heck last season getting this bar where it wouldn't leak. You've seen some videos on that, and that was not any fun. I think I found the leak, and then of course I replaced that shoe. That one piece was $183 shipped to me. So, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those on that bar, and one of them's bigger, so it probably costs more. So that just give you an idea of what it costs to bale hay. That's just a simple little guard on this cutter. But that's the maintenance on this thing. Before I start it up, I try to do these things that you just watch me do. Check the fuel filter, and then I always check its oil in this bar because it's been known to leak. Here we go. We're going to restart hay season 2025. Hope you guys enjoy the footage. So ride along. Well, folks, I want to tell you something. I want to show you something. Make sure there ain't traffic coming. This is the hazards of filming. I've messed up, but it's not that big a deal. I already had a problem here. Now I got 2 problems. I was trying to adjust this camera so you could get a good view of what we were doing here. And I don't know if you can tell it or not, but I stuck those forks in the ground in that road. And I bent the ever-loving daylights out of my loader. That stuff just happens, but that's the kind of things that it's hard to film. It's hard to film and operate one of these machines. I'll have to get it set up and film for you guys, but I just want to show you guys the torque of this tractor. But it literally ripped those down. I'm going to salvage that. I'm just going to put some new forks on it. But it bent the living daylights out of these right here. It kind of bent this too, but I can live with that. But just to let you know, guys, that's the kind of things that we get into to try to give you guys a shot. And I'm sure I'm not the first one that's done this. I just leaned up over well, I'll tell you how hard it hit. Look at it didn't hurt that. Well, I hope it didn't hurt that, because I definitely don't want that problem there. But no, that's fine. I put that back in place, but that hit so hard it knocked my grill loose. But there's your good picture of that. That's a farm blooper right there. I'll have to replace both of these. I'll go to the feed store in the next couple days and get new ones. This is bent as well, as you can tell, but that's okay. I'll live with that. But lesson learned, guys. What we go through to try to give you some footage. That's my mistake, but that's somewhere between $150 and $200 mistake right there. So, like I said, that's on me. I couldn't figure out what in the world had happened when it happened. I was trying to push record on my phone, and I wish it'd been recording now. I didn't even say a dirty word. But anyway, I'll get this hay cut over here. I'll just keep my forks up high in the air, and we'll go on about it. But lesson learned. Try to get this thing down the road. Nothing but a thing, and it's over. You didn't get to see it happen. I wish you could have. It's worth that $200 if I could have saw you guys could have saw that with me. Wish you could have saw that and saw my look on my face, because I could not figure what in the world happened. Life goes on. These old hay fields, they just suck. This one really sucks. I've only cut this thing twice, I think, in the last 3 or 4 years. I kind of know why I don't like to come over here. There is a lot of Bermuda grass in here, though, so it's going to be pretty decent hay. It does have a few stickers in it. It's got a bunch of dead clover, but there's a lot of Bermuda grass in here. I'm trying to clear up against this fence row as close as I can. I don't want to get too close because I can't rake it. Matter of fact, this is kind of silly what I'm going to do here. I'll have to try to rake it some way, but it's not going to be easy to rake because it's not wide enough between. I just went between a telephone pole and this fence, and I don't think I got enough room to get a rake through there, but we'll see. Right about where you can see now on that camera to the right of your screen, I broke the back glass out of this tractor. It's so daggone rough over there. I hit a rut. I had my back window unlocked and slapped it, flew up, slapped down, and shattered that back glass. That was about $600. I don't even know if I was on YouTube then, but this is what sharecroppers do. We're farmers, I guess you'd call us, but you know, most guys that raise hay, bale hay, I say most. A lot of the guys that I know, they don't bale stuff like this. We call this mountain goat farming here. Yeah, right along in this area is where it starts getting rough. This is definitely where I broke my back glass out of my tractor. You're fixing to see that Bermuda grass right in here. If it wasn't for all that Bermuda grass, I don't think I'd even want to cut this. Unless we're cutting it for that guy, because I'd cut it for money, I guess, but I don't want it. I ain't taking this home. Not this. There is a bunch of it in here, though. That's pretty good hay right in here. Like I said, there's a few stickers in it, but in my experience, stickers usually are associated with Bermuda grass more than anything. We don't typically see stickers in a lot of the places we cut. We don't cut a lot of Bermuda grass, but when we do cut the Bermuda grass, there are stickers, it seems like. And I don't know if you guys listen to this, you know the answer to that, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking stickers they're closely related or associated to community grass. I am glad, however, to be out cutting. And I don't know if me and my brother are cutting the same height. I'm gonna have to check that because it won't look too good. He and I can't cut the same field sometimes because our difference in the height of our cutters when we're cutting. We can adjust them to make them be close, but I don't know how close we are right now. Probably not very close. I can't really tell how close we are. I think I'm cutting a lot shorter than he is, but to pick that up and get that over those windrows best we can. It just seems to be better when you're racing. You can go ahead and pick that up and get off those windrows. Don't scatter about so bad. I wish you guys could see what I can see. I can't get that camera to spin around like I wanted to. I need a GoPro to put it on my head so I can turn my head and show you what I'm looking at. I'm not getting close to that. I don't know what that is. I ain't getting close to it. Better back off of him again. Tractor just runs just a little bit. I mean, just a tiny bit faster than he does. So that's why I catch him every once in a while and I have to clutch it. Woo! We got close there. Show y'all something right in there. I think those are ground hornets. Maybe they're getting it on video, but them babies, there's a whole swarm of them. Matter of fact, I'll pull up here beside me. This is where a cab tractor comes in handy there, Brandon Eddie. See that right there? If you'd have hit that on that tractor without a cab on it, I don't know, man. You might have went to the horse spittle over that deal. If 5 Acre Farms is on here, tell me, you did the bees the other day. Tell me, do you call those ground hornets? They're black in color, and they are swarming. They were really, really, really mad a while ago. Well, see what he did. I think I know what he did.
I did.
I think he found. You know what he found? Look at that. He found the same thing I found last year, but it was in a different field. There's some ground hornets over there too that, oh, well, he didn't see them. I thought they was gonna get him. You didn't see them?
Run right through them.
Well, no. I told him old Brandon Eddie on that tractor that ain't got no cab. He might have wound up in the horse fiddle over that deal. That right there ain't nothing but aggravating. And there ain't nothing you can do about it if you ain't got no tools. Until you get tools here, and we didn't have no tools here, so.
They didn't have them.
Did you get it all? Looked like there was some underneath it still. No, it's just shiny.
I got her.
You didn't do as bad as I did. I'm gonna go over here and show them what I did. Cause I don't think they could fully understand me down the road. This is what happens. This is why it's really, really hard. We work really, really hard to get shots for you viewers, and I wouldn't change it for the world, so don't think I'm talking bad about it. But if you look at the angle of my loader, see that angle right there? Those forks should be sticking straight out. See how bent they are? I'm just somewhat ashamed of myself. And see that right there? I think they're gonna be okay once I get them straight. But I wouldn't promise nothing. Them are, oh, they're just slightly bent. They're just slightly bent. That right there, that just really sucks. You guys got to see a big hay blooper there. I stuck those in the ground trying to get you guys a better shot. I saw something you guys might have wanted to see coming down the road. It was really pretty. The road was covered and shaded, and it was hot. I reached up to turn my camera on up on my windshield, and when I did, I didn't realize I was leaning on the joystick for the front end loader, and the front end loader went down. And I must have leaned up pretty hard, because if you push forward on the joystick, the forks go down. The next thing I know, I'm just rearing up on the front end, and I can't figure out what in the world's happened. That right there is what happened. Ain't that something? I ain't never in my life done that. I've had this tractor about 5 years. I bent one picking up a tree, and it was a little bit bent, but I never done that. Happened to any of us.